Hello friends, my name is Chrissy. Welcome to or back to my channel, and today I'm sharing with you a day in my life on one of my magic work days. So I do work a muggle job 3 days a week, but 3 really long days a week. So it's probably close to full-time, but that's neither here nor there. But that leaves me with working a couple of days a week on magic work and what I call magic work, which you'll see quite a bit of today, and then a few days a week to rest, which actually it typically ends up that I do a little bit of magic and a little bit of rest on both my magic days and my rest days, but that's neither here nor there. So I started this morning with a little trip to Starbucks. We had leftover donuts yesterday and we needed coffee to go with those early. I was afraid that there wouldn't be a line. This was like before 7 in the morning. But there was a line, so I was able to do drive-through taro, and that will go up later this week. So on my way home, of course, I was enjoying my coffee, but trying to save it for for the donut that we had at home, and just thinking about really prioritizing things for today. Looking back, I'm not sure I did a great job, but I didn't have a lot of focus going in. So, you know, it is what it is. I got plenty done, and yeah. So here we are with my giant donut from Parlor yesterday and my iced coffee from Starbucks, my iced latte, with my 2 little baby cats and my husband, who also works from home on Mondays. So I had a buddy as I recorded videos this morning. Herschel would not get off my desk. If you're an errands Tarot School student, I don't know which card it is. It's around the Hierophant somewhere. You'll see Mersh finally hissing at me when I kicked her down. And she has never hissed at me before, but she was really enjoying being my co-teacher today. So this was the screen down shot. She took up half of my reading area, half of my teaching area. But you know, Herschel, she runs our roost. So yeah, a co-teacher with the recordings that I did today. I got several, 4, maybe 5 classes for Errands Tarot School recorded. And then I came down to do some planning, some scheming for YouTube for the week. I'm in the middle of Vlogust, so I'm trying to vlog. I am posting a vlog every day in August. And I had what I thought was a brilliant idea on the verge of a nap yesterday. So I was checking in with my iPad, seeing if I still thought it was a brilliant idea, and of course I did. So I'm outlining here some video recordings that I plan on doing with the Terra Volatile. And here is where the errands started. So I decided that I really did need a printed copy of the guidebook for the Terra Volatile. So I went right across the street to Staples because I needed a printer cartridge, and there were none. So attempt 2, drove a little ways through town, actually not very far at all, to Office Max, and they had 1 cartridge, period, that fit my printer. So I was successful there. So from here, I decided to make one last trip to the campus area before the kids, I sound so old, I am old, but before the students come in for the summer. So I made a little trip to Squeshel Media. I needed a notebook and I got some other things, but look at this space. I don't think I've been in here since the pandemic. Since it started. I love Squeshel Media so much. And then I walked down Limestone, past CD Central. I was strong and did not go into Girls Burritos. So I don't know if you'll be able to hear me or not, but I'm sitting outside of Girls Burritos. It is like 500 degrees. And 400% humidity. And while I'm waiting on my pickup order, they brought me water, which is just amazing because they're not not even open yet. So I thought I'd show you my loot so far today. And also after I pick up burritos and we have lunch, I need to get back to recording and editing and doing some things. But yeah, for now, I'm really enjoying, first of all, that I went in special media where masks are required, which was really, really nice. I also found a perfect parallel parking spot right in front of special. That was really helpful. So what have I gotten today? I found a printer cartridge because I am going to print out the guidebook for the Terra Volatile. I learned that the ebook version just is not for me, and I don't want to be the person who like prints when it says not to print, like at Staples or somewhere. So I'm borrowing this really cool binder from Nathan, and I'm going to print it at home, but I was out of ink. Took 2 stops to find ink cartridge, but I did it. This water is lovely. Next, I went into special media. I was after a notebook and a deck. I got a notebook and 2 decks, but you know, it's fine. It is what it is. So I got a notebook that I was after. I got a decomposition notebook with a spiral. This is going to be my bullet journal, to-do list, random notes for like YouTube and stuff. I was a workstream girl for a really long time, but I've learned that like I can be too precious about that, and I do better right now anyway on like just normal notebook paper. So that's what I'm doing. I'm doing some really fun stuff that I'm really excited about. That sounded very Miles Finch and Elf. Like, I'm excited out of my mind about this. But I had some really good ideas in like mid-nap stage yesterday for ways to interact with the Terra Volatile and like decks in general, and to talk about it on YouTube. So I'm really excited. I did some background work before I left, but I want to like suss all of that out this afternoon and maybe record some more card videos for Inner One's Tarot School. I was doofus and I was not paying attention to the way my watch was set up, and I actually recorded between 3 cards instead of recording the cards. So I have to go back and do them again. So that's on my afternoon list. Anyway, other decks that I got today. This was a deck that I was intending to get, the Nicolette Ciccoli. I am looking to actually have a tarot deck at my bedside. I'm not sure how this deck is going to work. I want it to work. I'm aware that it may be a little creepy, but I watched Lisa Papeza's walkthrough and how she was using it, and it seemed something that I might want to try. I have the Oracle as well that I'm working on renaming and like putting washi tape on the cards with like, I'm trying out some alternate keywords for it. So yeah, so I'm playing with the Nicolette Ciccoli. I have a wrap already that I'm really excited to use, a fabric I'm really excited to use with it. And then on a complete whim, because I've looked at this before, I bought the Tarot to Lose. I'm actually going to open it up because my lunch isn't ready yet. This deck actually may be what I wanted the Ciccoli to be. I probably could have only bought one, but that's not what I did. Yeah, this may be my bedtime deck. It's just, I don't want to put anything down here on the table because who knows. It actually feels a little bit like the Lillifer in like art style and color style. I don't know if you all can see this or hear me at all even. But yeah, I'm curious. It could be just me. But the Hierophant kind of looks like Sting with hair. Do you see that? Is that just me? Yeah, so I think I may pick the Ciccoli up and not open it yet and use this as my bedtime deck. I don't don't know. Let's look at some of the minors. So I like this Two of Pentacles a lot. And the 3, yeah, I may be using the Tarot to lose at bedtime, even though that's what I bought the Chicoli for. The Chicoli may go in my for later box, because this is, I think, actually more of what I was looking for, but who knows? Well, I don't want my phone to overheat. So thank you for Tarot and Notebook Chat on the corner of, what are we on the corner of? Euclid and Limestone Avenue of Champions, whatever we are. Basically on the campus at UK. I got my last trip down here before the students came back. That's what us locals do. So yeah, I'm sure I'll see you at home eating burritos, doing some work. So then I headed home with Nathan's black bean veggie burrito and my cheeseburger type burrito that had waffle fries in it, and it was delicious. So I have driven this route like 100 times, and I have probably ran it close to that many, but there was a detour and I thought I knew a way around the detour. I thought I was outsmarting the signs, and I was wrong. You just caught me backing up there. But I figured it out, and it was okay. The car was air conditioned. It was a beautiful green day. Just Lexington is so pretty. I came home, and after I stuffed my face with Burrito, I shot 2 videos for YouTube. This is the first one. I'm kind of falling in love with the Terra Volatile, even though I don't think it likes me very well. And I talked about that in a video that's going to show up later this week. And then I did another video just looking at, again, special things that are coming with the Terra Volatile. For dinner, we had hungry root. This was broccoli and potatoes and meatless brats. I wasn't really a super fan. I think if it was on like a bun with ketchup, it would have been fine, but it was just a little too vegetable-y to me, I guess. It was just missing something. Maybe some seasoning salt, maybe some ketchup. I don't know. Anyway, the potatoes and the baby broccoli, the broccolini, were absolutely delicious. So when I got the veggies out to turn them over and to add the brats to the pan, a little potato ran away. Nathan had to fish it out of the oven for me. Because that's what he does for me. He cleans up all of my messes. So here are the meatless brats back in the oven, and here we go. It wasn't a bad dinner. We watched Seinfeld before I had a Reiki session and before Nathan went to dance class. But I had some time left. I wanted to go ahead and make a wrap for the Tarot de Luz. So this is fabric that my friend Sarah gave me to actually make a wrap for her, but she gave me like 1.5 yards, so I made a wrap for myself too. I know she won't mind, but it's just beautiful butterfly fabric. Say that 5 times fast, with a little bit of sparkle and pink lining, and it just goes really well. I had a distance Reiki session scheduled this evening, and it was just absolutely lovely. We were able to connect live over Zoom first, and then I sent her the healing Reiki. I don't know how this works. I don't care how this works. I just know that it does, and I love this work so much, and it is an honor to just be with you all in your healing in this way. If you're interested in doing a Reiki session with me, we can meet live, or we can do it completely remote where we don't have to interact physically or verbally at all. It can all be done energetically. But here I am checking in with her chakras, and then making note of the story that she is showing me. And after the session is done, I send a little recording, a video recording to her to recap what she showed me, the work that she did, and the tools that I used. It was just such a lovely session. I love that work so much. And then I came back downstairs and finished up the wrap. Once I got through it, I decided I didn't like where I had put the elastic, so I didn't record it, but I did take the elastic off and put it in the opposite direction. And, you know, it's fine. I still need to do something about the lips. I don't like how they look. I don't know why I made it in this direction, but, you know, I did. I'll figure it out. I'm in no rush. I'll have this deck forever. It's fine. So now I'm sitting here on the couch with one cat on the poof, the other cat in my lap. It is 8:30. Nathan's at dance. I'm probably going to go upstairs, take a shower, maybe watch some YouTube until he gets home. Probably have a Reese cup or two, a little one before I brush my teeth. So a good night from Sir Malbus and Miss Mush. Hope you all had a good day.